think by and large, most groups, first and foremost, want to elect one of their own. And if they don't know much about the candidate, sometimes they will just vote blindly based on if someone's a woman, voting for a woman, if someone's a D, vote for a D or R. So it's really in those races that matter the most where you go in and you look. But by and large, if I'm running, I've been putting my name on the ballot for over 3 decades now. And I know that first of all, I got to make my case to those African American voters. And then right after that, I know I got to make my case to the Hispanic voters. And let me tell you, sometimes being black, sometimes they may not all be with me. So you got to make sure you reach out to the other side. So I think by and large, that's a myth. I'll give you an example. I asked my dad, who's 90-something years old now, years ago, with all those names on the ballot, how do you vote in these judicial races? You know, I just got out of law school. I said, Dad, if you don't know who the people are, don't vote. He said, Rodney, I didn't go to TSU and LBJ and all that. I don't have a law degree, but I paid a poll tax. He said, I vote in every election, I vote in every race. I said, why you know who to vote for? He said, well, I go in and look for black if I don't know who's in the race. And I said, well, Daddy, we're not in South Africa. Don't put the pictures on the ballot. He said, well, sometimes you can tell by the name, Symphronia. And then I said, well, he said, well, if I don't see a black name, then I look for a Hispanic name. That's what he said. And then he said, if I don't see a Hispanic name, then I look for a woman. And if I don't see a woman's name, then I look for somebody else with a strange name. I said, what are you talking about? He said, let me tell you something, Councilman. He said, I assume if somebody's black, brown, they have a different sounding name, or they're a woman, they see discrimination in their lifetime. He said, I'm going to vote in every race. And if I got to gamble, I'm going to gamble that somebody who falls in one of those categories, if they get in a position of power, they're going to remember little people like me. And say, Councilman, you be wise to remember us too. Now that's just somebody with a 6th grade education who taught me everything I know, but that was his way. Now I think in the average, I told Hannah Chow when she won that seat, at large, countywide, as an Asian American woman for judge, I said, Hannah, you won because people in there, at least in the black community, like my daddy, I think a lot of them were just in there looking. They didn't see another name they could relate to. They said, I'm gonna try out Chow. And I think that a lot of people will do it.
And let me real quickly just add to this that it is you know, one piece of advice that I got a long time ago, and I think it's served me well, is that when you look around the people you know the best, try to make sure that the people you know the best and that you counsel with don't always just look like you, because then you don't gain those perspectives as to why there needs to be added diversity to the conversation, to the policy, or to the table. So you know, it just served me well, because as I was watching the video, it just reminded me on the conversation of school segregation. I was one of those whites that got sent to Crawford Elementary when the Board of Brown versus Board of Education was used here in HISD, and I'll never forget my teachers at Sherman when they were sending me to Crawford, going, Adrian, don't worry, they're really nice people over there. And then when HISD started the first magnet school at River Oaks Elementary, my teachers at Crawford were going, don't worry, Adrian, they're really nice people over there. At the end of the day, what I realized is that we were kids. Now, some kids took lunch boxes to school, and some kids like me took tacos wrapped in a loaf of bread plastic bag. And tacos with peanut butter and jelly didn't taste too bad.
Okay, workplace. Blacks do not hire Latinos. Latinos do not hire blacks.
I think we should lead by example. I mean, as I said earlier, you know, oftentimes people tend to first associate with folk they know. But if it's about making money, you want to have a successful business, you try to follow the marketplace.